Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Day and I'm here to talk about this Capricorn new moon and the evolutionary energies that we can work with to help utilize in our lives, to help align ourselves, find a little peace in the outwards chaos, okay? Find some peace within. So this Capricorn new moon also falls on the 11th of January. And when we have these moon cycles coincide with these very potent numerological dates, there is a really potent portal of manifestation that we can access and that we can lean into for our own highest good so that it works out in our favor. So this new moon is the first new moon of the year, and new moons are all about setting intention. And the sign of Capricorn is the cardinal earth sign, meaning that it is the first earth sign. So I always see it as the dirt, the earth, the fertile ground, if you will. So in our patriarchal society, Capricorn has been extremely misjudged. And the way that we see it is this overworking struggle sort of dynamic, and that is the only way to get ahead. But you see, Capricorn is actually a mystical creature. Capricorn is not just the mountain goat, but the sea goat, a mer goat, a mountain goat with a fish's tail that is under the ocean. So this Capricorn sees the top of the mountain and says, well, I'm going to adapt and evolve myself so that I can have sure footing there. But this does not mean giving up a part of ourselves and giving up that connection to the water entirely. Because every sign is its equal and opposite sister sign. So we just had a full moon in the sign of Cancer because we always have a full moon in the season opposite. So now we have this Capricorn new moon to really structure and evaluate and build the foundation that we will move forward into for the rest of the year. Now, although the astrological new year starts in the spring, we do have a calendar that the whole world goes by, and January 1st starts a new year in numerology. And this year is heralding a lot of big change. It is an 8 year. So that is what goes around comes around. So that is why setting intentions during this Capricorn new moon is so important for us in planting the seeds going within. Capricorn, this energy always achieves their goals because they act as if, because we act as these energies are here with us. So let me just tell you a little story. A couple days ago, I was feeling very, very untethered about what I want to do moving forward, looking at my outer circumstances. But then I said, well, I know internally what I want. I have this inner passion and I know how to structure it. And so I'm going to act on that, take that aligned action. And this is about taking the aligned action before we see the outer proof. It's not about waiting for the universe to show us that it's happening, but we feel that it's happening and we take that action. And that is the healthy masculine energy, 444 on the clock. Everything aligning happens because our intuition, our feminine energy, feels safe enough, and is trusted by our own masculine energy, which is this fire, this passion that takes the aligned action, and we do it right away. We don't stop ourselves. We don't censor ourselves and dilute our intuitive feelings. Because oftentimes, you know exactly what to do to move forward. It just causes some fear in the expansion because we're not used to it, because we've identified as somebody who maybe that doesn't happen to. But we can change that. When we change our identity within, we change how we view ourselves, how we talk to ourselves. This world of this dark father, this patriarchy that would control and use all of our energy, all of our life force energy. We have unlimited amounts of this life force energy. If we're not feeling it, it's because there's something siphoning it off. So that's where I really see that the reason that Capricorn energy is viewed as succeeding is because they build right the first time. Capricorn is the treetops, the branches, the MC or the midheaven of our astrology charts, which is the top part, you know, the northern part, if you're looking at it like a compass. And that equal opposite is the roots. So we know that what the roots of the tree look like underneath the earth is a mirror image of what those branches will look like. So in this world, we don't focus on our roots. We're given these dynamics, these generational trauma patterns, and we inherit those and have to figure out what to do with them. But meanwhile, we're told that we must succeed and we must create and we must be successful and have money and power and be on the world stage as the best. Otherwise, it's not good enough. But all of that is built from a pattern that was never healed. So that's why we had the full moon in Cancer, to get us ready for this Capricorn new moon, because when we go in and we reevaluate and we allow our feelings and our intuition to have a voice and to be seen and to be understood, and we allow ourselves to sit with them without turning away in fear, then they no longer have any control over us. So then when we venture out in the world, this is the energy of the Divine Father, the blueprint of how we venture out in the world, how we create, how we build this structure in our lives to support us with what we desire and what we truly need. This is about taking that action as if you know that it will be there, that the road will continue to be made. And all we have to do, all we can do really, is to continue walking on this road, is to continue walking forward, because we can't go backwards, and we might not be able to see that there's a road ahead of us, because there might be a chasm because it hasn't been built yet, but it will be built when we take that step onto it. And it really is about this kind of trust. And it's not about a blind faith of looking outside ourselves. It's really about cultivating a relationship with our own intuition, with our own inner guidance, so that we feel confident enough to guide ourselves and to trust those voices and to trust those nudges and to take that action when we get the intuitive nudge. because that's usually how we're stopping ourselves, by finding an excuse to not take that action when we feel in our hearts that we know it's what we need to do. I'm just going to cut this deck. And we have the Flower of Life, Creation, from the Archangel Metatron deck. Expansion in your life. Now is the time to set the intentions for what you want to continue to grow this year. It is not about forcing yourself into action that doesn't feel right and that feels tiring. Because the most productive use of our energy and time is to take the action and feed ourselves and consume and create what brings us more life force, what brings us more inspiration, what is built once and continues to generate for us. We can do this because we can allow ourselves to be in our healthy masculine energies. We can allow ourselves to have a healthy balance of our divine masculine and feminine energies. Really what that means is that we are healing the distorted masculine and feminine patterns that we see in this world. And we can choose to build a life differently. Well, I am very excited for all that is coming. At the end of January, we have Pluto moving into Aquarius, which is really heralding the age of Aquarius. And I will talk more about that in another video. Leave me any questions if you'd like down below. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can click the link below. All right, thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.